is 1 o'clock in the morning. What time is it? It's 10 minutes to 1. The phone is cracked. And on my second double shot espresso, I actually accidentally bought the light. So, today we're going to be doing another video courtesy of Evawigs. I absolutely love playing in their wigs. Like, I love their wigs. I've done a few videos since they've changed their packaging, but in case you didn't, they have these beautiful black boxes. On the front, you have the Evawigs logo. On the back, it says Elegant, Valued, Alluring. Eva. www.evawigs.com is their website. So I'm going to go ahead and open it. This wig I have on, I'll have the review slash tutorial slash slay down below, but obviously I've been laying down, so that's a whole story. So when you purchase this wig, I've already kind of messed it up. You get a whole bunch of goodies. This is the wig, which I'm going to save the best for last. You have like a user's manual here. You have your elastic, which I'm happy about. This is enough to get like 2, 3, maybe even 4 uses out of. Tag. This is like my 10th Evawigs comb, but I get another comb. Brown wig caps, which I actually I need to change my wig cap now. I'm going to show you guys my wig cap right now. It's a mess. I love the fact that they give me bobby pins. I never have to buy bobby pins because I always get a few in my package. And then the wig that I got, it says exclusively to Ashley P. Deck, SKU YUBA 3, natural black, 22 inches. So whatever we're rocking is 22 inches long. So, so here's the wig. It feels like a really high density. I'm not sure exactly what the density is, but I'll have it linked down below. Feels nice and full. And guess what? We're doing a bang. So it looks like it's pre-parted down the center here. Hopefully you guys can see that. And then there are some bangs. It feels like there's not too much bang, but I'm not even going to lie. I can tell already that when I put this on, it's going to look super wiggy. So I'm going to show you guys how I slay and get this bang to be popping. So I'm going to go ahead and put her on my head, but first I have to cut off the lace. Let me show you what the wig looks like in the inside. I show the wigs, the inside of my wigs, every time I do a video, just because like the moment that I don't, somebody will ask, how many combs does it have, or how much parting space, or does it have adjustable straps? And if I go back a week later, I'm not going to remember, oh, that wig on Thursday, the December 2nd, had 6 combs. So it's easy for me to show you guys start to finish. So if you're just tuning in and this is your first video, you'll kind of know what is what. So in the back, you have adjustable straps, and then you have a comb in the back. You also have some excess lace, which means you have a nice amount of lace. And you do have little bitty baby hair, so you know when you see a person with the hair in a ponytail or a bun and they have little baby hairs, you have that back here. I definitely have to get into teaching myself how to slay back there and apply the lace to my nape, because I've actually never done that before, believe it or not. And then in the front, you have 1 comb in the center here, and then 2 combs on the side. Normally, I only use the back comb. I pretty much almost never use the front combs, especially the center one here. So feel free to take them out and put them to the side, because so even if you don't want to use the combs from this wig, you might make a wig in the future and decide you want to have a comb in the back. How I said it's a really good idea to have the comb in the back, and you'll just be able to get more bang for your buck with your Evawigs and use your Evawig combs for wigs in the future. You also get a good amount of parting space, but again, this is a wig that's going to have bangs, so we're not going to worry too much about that. Doesn't really matter as much. And yeah, this wig is a natural brown. It's about a 1B to a 2. Kind of wish it was a 1, just because I'm typically used to my wigs being like super jet black, like the black china look. But this is going to look much more natural. So I'm going to go ahead and cut the lace off. I'm going to add my elastic band if needed, and then I'll come back and let you know what I did.
Okay, so let's jump right into it. There goes that crazy wig cap I was telling you that needed to be changed. Forgot to, but I'll do it later. This is what the wig looks like when you first put it on. Go ahead and brush it out. Got a little bit of shedding, but no tangling at all. Now we got a little bit closer. I'm using a older flat iron, the one I had before the baby list. I absolutely love this flat iron, and I forgot how much I loved it because my other one was in a different room and I didn't feel like going to get it. So I'm gonna be going ahead and customizing the bangs, and then I'm gonna straighten it out and silk press the rest of the hair. Now the bangs were just perfectly fine, but they do look like, you know, generic bangs. So now that I am getting a little bit more comfortable with the scissors, I find myself wanting to customize things. The bangs are actually like a nice, they're full enough but thin enough that they look, you know, pretty natural and good. But like I said, I like to customize my stuff to look perfect for me. So usually what I do is I'll part the bang down the center and kind of just go in and angle them from the center. I have a more detailed tutorial on how I do French bangs. I'll have that linked in the description box. But you guys can kind of look and see and follow along. Use that flat iron to bump them really nicely. I also like it when there is like a tail to my bangs. Like there's a little end piece that's a little bit longer. Don't know if that makes any sense. You can make that piece a little bit thicker, but I didn't want to do too much because sometimes when you're doing bangs, if you do too much right off the bat, you'll come back later and regret it. But see how that little piece that's a little bit longer. I kind of like the way that frames your bangs. And you just play with them and take your time. Again, if you're new to bangs or you're not as comfortable with cutting, leave them as is. They work great as is. I just like to customize my stuff a little bit more as I get more comfortable, you know, with styling hair. And that looks awesome. So I'm going to section each side, or I'm sorry, separate each side as I work on the rest of the hair. Now this is a straight wig, and it did come with about an inch or two of parting. So I went ahead and added some powder to the parting. I actually used an eyeshadow from a Morphe palette. Feel free to use any eyeshadow or foundation powder or concealer or whatever you choose that matches your skin the best. But I do also feel like because it is 2 inches of parting, next time I'll probably repart the wig horizontally. I'm going to take my Care Silk and Sheen spray and spritz each section as I go around. I'm going to use a chase method to silk press each piece of hair. And as you can see the smoke from the flat iron, it's not burning the hair. It's just that I put that product on it that it is, you know, basically frying, if you will. But this is what's going to help me to get that silk press look. The hair was already straight, but I'm going to show you how huge of a difference, you know, it makes when you actually press your straight hair out. So only thing I'm missing in this look is my my foam wrap lotion. You guys know I always use a foam wrap lotion, and I don't know, I cannot live without it. Like, it just feels like something is missing when I don't have it. But I didn't have it handy at the moment, so I just went ahead and did it without. Still looks great. And look how beautiful that shine is. It is beautiful. Now look at it compared to the other side. The other side is straight and it's nice. But the side I just did is silk pressed, and the opposite side is just straight. There's a huge difference. So when you think your hair is straight and you really want to be popping, you still might need to run a flat iron through it. So I sped up through this part, but I did the same thing on the opposite side. I just didn't want to bore you guys. Just kind of going around and touching it up. You guys can see how huge of a difference that made. So I'm going around the crown of my head with the flat iron to help flatten it out. I really, really, really need that silk and sheen to make it look so much more finished up top. But, you know, I'll do that later. So I took a little bit of my Paul Mitchell Skinny Serum. That does weigh the hair down a little bit more, but I wanted to use that to kind of lay that top down since I didn't have that foam lotion. Now looking at the wig, I wish I would have went ahead and added some layers. So I'll do that later. But this wig is gorgeous. So repart it horizontally and add a little bit of layers, and that'll even take it to the next level. But I really, 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 really do love this wig. You can do so many different things with it. I'm going to show you it in a few different other styles. So this is what it would look like pulled back. Really pretty. I'm going to show you in a little bit higher of a ponytail. And re-pull those bangs back out. Again, take that parting from vertical to horizontal, and that'll make it look a little less wiggy since there's not a lot of parting. You also will find with bangs that as you play with them and move them around, you'll find extra flyaways, which is the only annoying thing about bangs. But this wig is super beautiful. Don't forget to hit that bell button so you'll never miss a video from me again. This is what it'll look like if you pull it back. Really gorgeous. And this is what it will look like with one behind the ear. You know, my signature look. And I'm going to show you in a ponytail. So thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, share this video with your friends. And as always, I'll see you in the next one. Peace out, babies.